Hi, my little monsters. 7 a.m. here with another video. This is a Steven Universe theory video. I'll be doing those for the next week or so. Um, yeah. So let's get started. So, this one's about how the Gem War actually started, and the main theory that's been going around. It happened after Pink Diamond shattering. Now that will make a lot more sense because, well, you really don't start a rebellion without killing the leader. That's who you're rebellion. Um, what I think it actually happened before her shattering. Because let's jump back that from present day where Steven is to what was it, 1,000 to 1,000,000 years ago. That was the Gem War. Wow, I forgot things. We know a lot of things. There's a lot of temples and places that actually is rotten, not rotten, but like in ruins and everything. And it actually shows, for example, the strawberry fields that actually had to take enormous amount of years and time for it to actually grow into a giant garden. Um, Plus, all the weapons are cracked. All the weapons look old. Um, what's that one word? Roast, cock-a-doodle-doo. I don't know. There's a word for it when metal, gets all nasty. So yeah, so something. Wait, let me get my lighting back here. So something happened between that time. Sorry, not what I meant. Something happened during the before the actual war actually started. So my personal theory is that there was 4 diamonds, obviously: white, yellow, blue, and pink. And pink was given the task to go to this rock planet named Earth. So either she or someone with authority besides Pink Diamond sends a gems to go to Earth and start building things. Once they build stuff, they obviously build a teleporter from to Homeworld in there. There's been a couple of videos that actually shows it. It's a giant warpad, big giant in the middle of the ocean. That actually teleports Gem there. Another thing of evidence that shows that Pearl shows that the first few episodes, Pearl shows the tower saying, "Oh, see, we should have seen it. It was such a beautiful place in its heyday. Now it's old and wrinkly and it's falling apart." So that kind of proves that Pearl was there when Gems was old. Not want to say take over the planet, more like was there, for visitation or vacation. So obviously, eventually Pink Diamond came to Earth and eventually took humans to the zoo. Now, somewhere between that time, Rose Quartz, who's under the Pink Authority, rebelled because she saw the beauty in life. She saw Earth as a beauty. Everything has a life. Everything has a purpose, etc., etc., etc. We all know how this all works. So, sorry, lost my train of thought. So there was a time where Rose kind of rebelled to Pink Diamond, not in like complete rebellion, but arguing with her, don't create the cluster, don't do this. My guess is the cluster's been there. They were going to do something with the Earth, obviously. Lost my train of thought again. So much stuff going in my head right now. Alright, so my personal guess is Pink Diamond left Earth and Rose stayed. Now Rose gathered up a rebellion and started rebelling. The news got back to Pink Diamond. The Pink Diamond came back. Well, Pink Diamond probably sent a couple soldiers to capture Rose and the rebellion to stop this whole rebellion. They never came back, so Pink Diamond eventually got to Earth. They found out all the soldiers were poofed. They can't really beat Rose Quartz. So eventually, the rebellion and the fight actually began. A rebellion really, for those of you who do not know history, rebellion does not start like this. It takes time. So the time to take rebellion took a very long time, especially when it's a small rebellion. America is a good example of when we were rebelling against England. Was it England? Germany? Wow, I know my history. But you guys get the point. It took a long time before the actual fight between George Washington and the Reds and blah blah blah. I don't know my history. I'm sorry. I really didn't pay attention to history throughout middle school or high school. But I know things. I know things. Anyway, yeah. So it took a long time. Eventually, it was actually a big fight. That Homeworld got involved to send troops to help out. Um, my guess during it was long. My guess it was a long period of time. Eventually, news got out that Pink Diamond was shattered. Um, Pink Diamond was shattered, and obviously Blue Diamond came too, because she somehow knows it was a sword, and Yellow knows something as well. Blue has to know something because she said it was a sword, and Yellow Diamond obviously knows something because her faithful expression went after it. So obviously Pink Diamond shattered, and Homeworld is involved, and Homeworld sends a bunch of generals, a bunch of soldiers, and they come. Obviously we have Pearl and Guardian in the fight. My guess is the group they had stopped at the kindergarten. That's why the kindergarten looks shut down and the robots are still on the walls. My guess is they shut that down. They kept it shut down. My guess is my biggest guess on why they shut it down is because they will keep making soldiers, and that's where Jasper came into play. But Jasper never fought for Rose in the war, which I'm pretty sure she was in it. And that's how she knows about Pink Diamond shattering and all that. I lose my train of thought way too easily. I lose my train of thought easily. But anyway, they shut down the kindergarten and still fighting the war. Eventually they find out that it's an endless war that's just not gonna stop, no matter how hard they try. So I get the Diamonds order all their gems to retreat as fast as they can, and obviously through the Caterpillar gem, it shows the actual what she saw personally during the war, and through Lapis we see a glimpse of the war as well. They order the retreat, everybody leaves, and then Steven actually says, which I think is a clue, it was a light, a song probably, that comes to Earth and ends the war. Now the only survivors are Rose, Garnet, Pearl, and Amethyst. I don't think Amethyst came into the war at all. She probably came right after, during the kindergarten. I think there was evidence that said she was late coming out, even when the kindergarten was probably shut down. She was still late in creation. That's why they mess with her height and how strong she is, and etc. But so everybody retreat. My guess, the Diamonds unite in some kind of force or power that's destroyed everything during the war, and they thought they won. But I'm guessing they also thought that they couldn't get back because, through that, whatever happened after when they destroyed everything, I guess they, destroyed the warp pads and how to get there. That's why Paradox got, I forget things. Paradox came and tried to fix it, and everything's in her bots, and she reported obviously what happened to her in the little box square thing there. So basically the only survivors is Rose, Garnet, and Pearl. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Another theory that I have, when they found them shattered shards in that cave there with Steven and Garnet went in there, Garnet kind of says, this is where they've been all this time, and listen to this. My guess is during the war, shattering actually happened. No matter what side, some gems got shattered. And my also guess is they went around gathering shards and mixing them together, making experimental fusions at the kindergarten. So that's a whole lot of crazy. So that's how the actual war actually, why I think the actual war happened. For me, it makes a lot more sense, since, you know, the war kind of the rebellion has to start with a bad leader or a bad something, and people just want something good out of it, except for the bad part that's not working for them. Yeah, sorry if this video was a bit confusing, if I didn't make sense, I'm sorry. It just didn't expect. Battery died. Well, not battery died, didn't have enough space. Anyway, so that's my opinion on it all. Hopefully it made sense, because honestly, I usually sometimes think I don't make sense at all. Yeah. Well, little monsters, I'll catch you guys later. I swear to God, if I get interrupted, I'm gonna bitch slap somebody. I'll catch you guys later, and don't forget to subscribe and follow me on social media and all that stuff, because my life is interesting, I guess. Alright. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Alright. Bye, my little monsters.
I can't wait to cast my spell. Which one you'll never tell, 'cause I got it covered. City, baby, southern. Got you dripping like no other.